Working Languages, and this is where we talk about languages and language learning and all sorts of other stuff, and we play games. Perfect. Okay, 3 of 4.
El hospital
還元一級の先というのは、本当に誰も知らない字ばっかりでしょうね。私は、
Okay, we've leveled up, and it is time to pick another language. Morfar är tröttare än vanligt. Maten är färdig. And let's see what we're doing when we get back. Greek. We're doing Greek when we get back. Benedese. Had a beautiful day. Fun fact. Turkish. Hello, Shakespeare. How you doing? Fun fact, in Spanish, the word for bishop in chess is alfil. And that actually comes from Arabic. Fil. The same word fil as this. Meaning elephant, because the bishop traditionally was to represent elephant units somehow. Similarly, in Russian, the word for bishop is squab, and that also means elephant.
Ça, ça, c'est ça, che c'est ça, non ça, c'est ça. Sol chi sa che nulla sa, ne sa più di chi ne sa. Ecco.
Bonjour et bienvenue à Hyper Polyglotting avec Élise. Moi, c'est Élise, traductrice, éditrice et écrivain avec 20 ans de travail. Et ça, c'est la transmission en direct ou en jeu des jeux, surtout GeoGuessr en dernier temps. Et parle des langues, de la linguistique, de l'acquisition des langues.
10-159. Haven't made a huge dent in it, but we're getting there. Okay, gonna do some Chinese now. Night. Night. Come on. Yen. Yo. 5. Ducks are drinking wine. Bangba, okay, Bangbaz is duck. Okay, I have now leveled up. Let's see what the XP situation is now. 10,340 out of 12,500. And as always, viewers can choose my next language for me just with a follow and a $5 to my Patreon.
Sotto le frasche del capanno 4 gatti grossi stanno. Sotto 4 grossi sassi, 4 grossi e grassi gatti. Un généreux déjeuner régénéré des généraux dégénérés. Un généreux déjeuner régénéré des généraux dégénérés. Facile. Sì, ecco, la gente... è la cosa che mi dice la gente, sempre che scoprisce che quante lingue parlo, io sempre avevo l'impressione, diciamo, di che non era così, non era tan così, ma poi dopo di aver visto qualche poliglota in YouTube, una delle cose che avevo scoperte era giustamente che la metodologia usata da quella gente poliglota che non avevo mai conosciuta prima, era più o meno la stessa metodologia che usavo io.
I buy a computer or what? And here's another example. I like to point these out. For this word for or, but sounds vaguely like Hogun and the Hok in Hogun in Korean or Waku in Japanese, and that because it is the exact same kind of character.
Okay, let me see.
Un chasseur, ça son chassé. Ses chassés sont son chien de chasse.
Der dicke Dach.
Okay, der dicke Dachdecker deckt dir dein Dach, drum dank dem dicken Dachdecker, dass der dicke Dachdecker dir dein Dach deckt. Hola y bienvenidos al directo de Hyperpolyglotting with Elise. Yo soy Elisa, traductora, escritora, editora y comunicadora social con más de 20 idiomas de trabajo. Y aquí vamos a estar jugando videojuegos, sobre todo GeoGuessr, y hablando de idiomas, la mejor forma de aprenderlo y caleta más. Zwei Zwetschgenzweigen zwitscherten zwei tschechische Schwalben. Tres tristes tigres tragaban trigo en un trigal en tres tristes trastos.
Oh, I see. This is Diche Ishai Food, which means do you want food? But yeah, are you hungry? That kind of thing. How are the boys? Cocine da boy. Posso Milao. Pote. Buenese. Proteine. Utros. Protoculo. In the designated chicken eating area, obviously.
Okay, still 3 times I have to defeat him. And I don't have a whole lot of health left.
Monsieur.
See.
Livre. Liwe, livre. Bucks.
Mustan kissan paksut posket.
Macieju.
Yeah.
Ja. Si. Vysoký. Macieju. Proč?
Hello and welcome to Hyperpolyglotting with Elise. I'm Elise, translator, writer, editor with 20 working languages, and this is the stream, now back on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Thank you for that rule change, where we talk languages and we play games, and we're going to play some chess, we're going to do some puzzles, we're going to play some blitz, and we're going to look at all sorts of interesting stuff related to languages and language learning, including some videos, some comprehensible input stuff, all about learning Italian through pizza. So let's get stuck in. Oh no. Yeah, I see where I went wrong there. Okay. So what have we got here? I mean, the first question with these is always, what exactly are we doing? Are we winning material? Are we getting mate? Or something else? Usually it's one of those two. So let me see. I feel like this king is practically checkmated as it is. Let me see. We've got that knight is covering that square. This knight is covering this square. And this square, all of these squares are covered by that rook. At the moment, Yeah, this is, no, wait a second. If I go here, that's actually just a queen trade, and I lose a piece. So that's not going to be it. If I go here, then I win a queen, I think. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, so with the that bishop is pinned to the king. My queen is still hanging. So what exactly do we do now? Okay, if we go here and we take the bishop, then this then the queen gets off this diagonal. Oh, and then I can put my queen there. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, so what's going on here? And how's everybody doing, chat? Speaking of things and them going on. Okay. So what have we got? Okay, so this pawn here is pinned to the king by this bishop. It is attacked by the queen and by the knight. So if the queen goes here, then the king has to move back here. Then what do I do? Okay, so but if I send the bishop over there, then I think I'm winning winning a rook, and then I'm winning this knight. So I think that's what we're doing. That's not what we're doing, chat, it turns out. Okay, so we can be winning this knight. Actually, we can be winning this knight just with a pawn. Okay, but we're not. Not with the pawn anyway. Or with the queen. Okay, so what the hell are we doing? Oh, we're getting a smothered mate, I think. Yes. I got there eventually. Okay. Go here, I'm threatening mate, because then the queen can go here and the king's got no place to go. Then what does white have? I think white at that point only really has bishop here. If I take the bishop, I'm still threatening mate. Then the queen, then there's a queen trade and I get mate. I think that's what's going on here. That's not what's going on here. Yeah. Always look for your open diagonals. Okay, how do I follow on here? If I go here, so I can, one thing to do, one option is to move this pawn up to c4. That's check. Then the king can just go here. And what do I have then? I mean, I can go here with the queen and defend the knight. That's a little bit passive. There we go. That's what we want. So, what's going on here? Okay, my knight is hanging. That pawn can take it if I don't move it, or do something that's forcing and does not allow it. See, if I do this, I'm basically sacking it. But then I can threaten the queen. Is that a good deal? Or if I do it in the other order. Yeah, that's what I must be doing. Hello, Rima. How you doing? And where are you joining us from? I don't think I've seen you here before. And I get a queen. All right. Now what am I doing here? Okay, so there's potentially a back rank mate going on here. If I go here, then rook takes, I assume. Then my rook takes, queen takes. Or that's just wrong. Hi, Simon Scrabble, hoe gaan het? Lange tijd niet meer gezien, nee. Okay, so... No? Okay. Win the rook. See, the farther along you get in this, the less straightforward these things are. This one's pretty straightforward. Okay. And that's mate. Okay. Ah, welkom museum. Now, what am I doing? I mean, this bishop is hanging, but I don't think I'm just taking this bishop. I feel like that's probably not what I'm doing here. Maar ik weet niet. Oké, ja. Dat is niet wat ik wou doen, nee. Nou moet ik uitvinden wat. Ah, ja. Zo denk ik. En dan kan ik hier die afvat. Goed, het is niet slecht, nee. Glad niet. Oké. Nou. Kan die dame vat, maar dan heb ik problemen. Op is dit glad geen probleem niet. Dus het is mogelijk geen probleem niet. Nee. En dit hier is skakmaat. Oké. Hier die turm, kan niet beweegt niet. Maar wat ga ik doen? Wat ga ik doen? Wat ga ik doen? Als ik hier naartoe gaan, naar C1, kan mijn termje niet gevat worden. Nee. Dat is goed, maar dit bereik eigenlijk niks. Nee. En, nee, dit bereik iets. Toen kan ik... wat zal hij doen? Wat zal zwart hier doen? Zwart zal mij dametje geven. Oké. Dus ontdekte schaak. Zo. Oké, ik is nou in schaak. Dat is een probleem. Dat is een beetje van een probleem. Okay, één mogelijkheid is om die paard te vatten. Maar als ik die paard vat, verloor ik net mijn turmje. Oké, is daar een schakmogelijkheid? Als ik hem daar naartoe breng. Toen kan ik bijvoorbeeld met die dametje hier naartoe. Ja, ik denk dat is wat ik moet maken. Het is niet wat ik moet maken, nee. Oké, en wat maak ik nou? Ja, daar naartoe. Eenvoudig. Daar is baie fucking eenvoudig. En wat gebeurt als ik... Ja. Zo. Dat is niet slecht, niet? Oké, ik denk ik ga hier naartoe en... Wat nou? Enige plan moet ik nou maken. En dat is bij beperken skakmogelijkheden. Hier naartoe, dalk. Ja, hier naartoe. Als ik met de turmke daar naartoe ga, bedreigt het met schaakmaat. Ja. Zo. Zo wordt mijn paardje gevat. En ik kan... Ja, nee. Ik weet niet. Het lijkt niet zo goed, nee. Het is een mogelijkheid. Maar... Ik weet niet. Wat nou? Ja, ik weet niet. Hello, whoever's just joined. We're just doing some chess puzzles. Oké, ik kan hiermee va of daarmee. Zo. Ja. Dit gaat een beetje beter. Oké, dat is een paar mogelijkheden. Met die turmke, met die paardje. Weet niet. Wat is beter? Nee. Dit moet die turmke wees. Oh, shit. Ja, het is dubbelskaak. Dit had ik niet gemerkt, nee. Een paar mogelijkheden heb ik. Het is een fork. Na die fork kan ik die ook niet vat. Nee, oké. Nee, dus te passief. Dit hier zou schaakmaat wees. Maar het is een kleine probleempje, omdat hier die bishop daar is. Die bishop Stirdat als burto. Maar is hier die mogelijkheid? Ja. How's everybody doing, chat? I see some more people have joined. I am so glad that Twitch realized that it was actually not a great idea to be doing to prevent affiliates and partners doing simultaneous streaming to other platforms, because it's much I get a lot more engagement on on YouTube than I do on Twitch, and I think having both of them there probably makes it a more interesting stream for everybody, because it helps when I've got people to talk to. Okay, that's not it. It's not it either. Hell. Okay. I think the idea is to, well, it's either going to be to win the queen or to get mate. The question is, what's the more likely option here? Okay, this is check. This is check. This is check. I need one that coordinates with the bishop is the problem. There we go. Okay. So, how restricted is this king's movement right now? So I believe I am getting mate here. No. No, I'm winning material. don't actually see why my way was wrong. I think both of them end up in the same place, roughly. Okay, if I do this, black's queen hangs. And black has to... Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. Okay. Bishop and queen line up right there. But who do I want to take with? Meanwhile, gotta watch out for this. Because that's... Actually, this is mate. Hey, River Rune, how you doing? So I also have to protect... well, this is only mate if I move that rook. Ah, not bad, not bad. The PC build was a true success. My mother's very happy with it. That was a marathon. The parts arrived on a day where I was basically going to have to... I was going to have to be dividing my time, like, in my breaks between streams, I would be working on it. So that, I was so tired when that was done. And then, like, I got to Saturday, I got most of the parts in. Although I was really worried about the cooler because it looked like it might be a bit uneven. And the only way to really know that... Oh, is this somebody who might be interesting for the, Seagull stream? Ah. Okay, yeah. I'm always looking for new subjects. But yeah, I try not to. I generally don't go for like really small streamers because first of all, I mean, if they're like really dodgy chud people, I don't want to get them engagement. And if they're just like small sort of like just kind of liberal dickweedy sorts, then I'm not trying, I'm not trying to fuck with somebody who actually has a smaller platform than me for the most part. Okay, what am I doing here? That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, there are standards. Okay. I mean, it's not exactly like there is no targeting and killing going on right now, after all. Ah, no. Now, who do I take this with? Okay, I'm gonna switch over and play some blitz now. Ungewertet. Das ist immer interessanter. Okay, I'm playing white against somebody rated 802. I had a few really annoying losses last night, so my rating has gone down. Well, yeah, I mean, they were targeted for opposing the system, but that's not an argument again, that's not an argument for the system actually being helpful. I was gonna do that anyway. Okay, well that's cool. I like that sort of thing where, you know, a discussion actually results in somebody considering whether there's, you know, some new information that they might want to assimilate. Ahead on time. I'd like to get my queen here, but right now there's this bishop blocking my path. Now I've pinned that pawn to the queen. Doing good on time, and I feel like I'm doing pretty good positionally here too. I could win a pawn certainly at this point. Alright. And now I'm a minute ahead on time. Okay, yeah, it doesn't want me to win that pawn. Get that king. Can't take this, or I can just take this rook for free. And I can still take the queen, potentially. Ooh, rook fork. Which rook do you want to lose? Okay, that one. Neat. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, he's having a deep think. This, Muxmrk is having. And for good reason, because at the moment,
Wait, what just happened? Ah, shit. GG's. That was looking so good, too. Okay, another blitz came, and then after that... Gonna take a little bio break. Removed a square for this knight. Also, creating some opportunities for development for my bishop here. Okay, I'll close that off. So do you want to take, or do you want to not take? What are you doing?
Okay. That bishop's still hanging, actually. Now I'm threatening mate. Neat. Is there anything he can do to stop me threatening mate? I don't think he can. I think it's just mate in one at this point. Mate in two, actually. There we go. GG's. Nice little game there. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Best moves. Yeah. Definitely. That was ungood. Game rating 1450. Not bad at all. Not bad. Okay, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Gonna take a quick bio break. Hi, and welcome to Hyperpolyglotting with Elise. I am Elise, translator, editor, and writer with 20 working languages, and this is where we talk about languages and language learning and all sorts of other stuff. And we play games.
Perfect. Okay, 3 of 4.
El hospital es
還元一級の先というのは、本当に誰も知らない字ばっかりでしょうね。私は
Okay, we've leveled up and it is time to pick another language. Mordför är tröttare än vanligt. Maten är färdig. And let's see what we're doing when we get back. Greek. We're doing Greek when we get back. Ben neredeyse her gün okula giderim. Fun fact. Turkish. Hello, Shakespeare. How you doing? Fun fact, in Spanish, the word for bishop in chess is alfil. And that actually comes from Arabic. Fil. The same word fil as this. Meaning elephant, because the bishop traditionally was to represent elephant units somehow. Similarly, in Russian, the word for bishop is squab, and that also means elephant.
Ça, c'est ça, que c'est ça, non ça, c'est ça. Sol chi sa che nulla sa, ne sa più di chi ne sa. Ecco.
Bonjour et bienvenue à Hyperpolyglotting avec Élise. Moi, c'est Élise, traductrice, éditrice et écrivain avec 20 ans de travail. Et ça, c'est la transmission en direct ou en jeu des jeux, surtout GeoGuessr en dernier temps. Et parle des langues, de la linguistique, de l'acquisition des langues.
10-159. Haven't made a huge dent in it, but we're getting there. Okay, gonna do some Chinese now. Nej. Man. Igen. Ja. 5. Ducks are drinking wine. Bamba, okay, Bambas is duck. Okay, I have now leveled up. Let's see what the XP situation is now. 10,340 out of 12,500. And as always, viewers can choose my next language for me just with a follow and a $5 to my Patreon.
Sotto le frasche del capanno 4 gatti grossi stanno. Sotto 4 grossi sassi, 4 grossi e grassi gatti. Un généreux déjeuner régénéré des généraux dégénérés. Un généreux déjeuner régénéré des généraux dégénérés. Facile. Sì, ecco, la gente, è la cosa che mi dice la gente, sempre che scoprisce che quante lingue parlo, io sempre avevo l'impressione, diciamo, di che non era così, non era tan così, ma poi, dopo di aver visto qualche poliglota in YouTube, una delle cose che avevo scoperte era giustamente che la metodologia usata da quella gente poliglota che non avevo mai conosciuta prima, era più o meno la stessa metodologia che usavo io.
I buy a computer or what? And here's another example. I like to point these out. For this word for or, but sounds vaguely like Hogun and the Hok in Hogun in Korean or Waku in Japanese, and that appears it is the exact same kind of character.
Okay, let me see.
Un chasseur, ça chante chasser. Ses chassés sont son chien de chasse.
Der dicke Dach.
Okay, der dicke Dachdecker deckt dir dein Dach, drum dank dem dicken Dachdecker, dass der dicke Dachdecker dir dein Dach deckt. Hola y bienvenidos al directo de Hyperpolyglotting with Elise. Yo soy Elisa, traductora, escritora y editora y comunicadora social con más de 20 idiomas de trabajo. Y aquí vamos a estar jugando videojuegos, sobre todo GeoGuessr, y hablando de idioma, la mejor forma de aprenderlo y caleta más. Zwei Zwetschgenzweigen zwitscherten zwei tschechische Schwalben. And I'm back. How's everybody doing? Hope you didn't miss me too much. So I was thinking, we're looking at a channel for learning. Well, it is a channel just about making pizza. It is an Italian channel about making pizza called Malati di Pizza. And it's a way of learning Italian through pizza. I'm gonna just drop the link to the channel in chat because I found another one. I'm actually just curious about this because I've never heard of a pizza parigina, a Parisian pizza. And so I'm thinking we might have a look at that. Just because I want to know what a pizza parigina even is. I've never heard of
La
that.
pizza parigina, una pizza tanto buona quanto semplice.
Okay, what subtitles have we got? Oh, we got Italian subtitles. That's good. It helps, see, that sort of thing helps you develop an ear for it.
Da preparare, ma perché non ci ho mai fatto un video? Non lo so nemmeno io, e in realtà l'idea di realizzare questa videoricetta nasce da questo. Molto spesso quando sto in Germania mi capita di realizzare la pizza per gli amici eccetera. Molte delle persone che vengono a mangiare la pizza non sono italiani, quindi ho fatto provare la pizza napoletana, la pizza in teglia e una volta ho proposto anche la pizza parigina e devo dire che l'hanno apprezzata tantissimo e mi ha...
Okay, So he's talking about, apparently he spends a fair bit of time in Germany where he makes pizzas for people. And everybody really liked the pizza parigina. Parigi, la città capitale di Francia.
Mi ha sorpreso il fatto che molti italiani che erano lì non la conoscevano proprio. Quindi ho detto, facciamo una videoricetta.
See, the reason this sort of thing works is, okay, right now he's just doing the sort of intro, but he's going to be doing the thing, making this Parisian pizza parigina, and at the same time, he's going to be explaining it in Italian. And that helps your brain make the sort of connections that you need in order to start really acquiring the language. And the more you watch stuff like this, the more of it you will start to make sense out of. Not necessarily this video. This sort of thing is interesting to me because I love to make pizza. I make really good pizza. And I'm always interested in new techniques. But different sorts of things. The key is it should be something that is interesting to you, that you actually want to see.
Questa pizza, semplicissima. Che cos'è la pizza parigina? La pizza parigina è una pizza che non ha nulla a che fare con Parigi, non ha nulla a che fare con la Francia. In napoletano
nulla a che fare con Parigi né con la Francia. Okay, so that's interesting. So it's called the Parisian pizza and it's got nothing to do with Paris.
parigine significa per la regina.
Per la regina. Cioè parigina in napoletano. Okay, it is actually an Italianization of a Neapolitan expression that means, see, parigina is like for the queen, but per la regina, and that becomes parigina. Okay, interesting. So nothing to do with Paris at all.
Quindi una pizza, diciamo, dedicata alla regina. Che poi alle volte viene da pensare che sti nobili mangiavano solo pizze, perché c'è la margherita.
Sì, la margherita, come sapete, forse, you might know. The margherita is named after Queen Margherita.
Appunto dedicata alla regina. La parigina dedicata alla regina. La cosacca dedicata allo zar. Insomma, meno male.
There's a Cossack pizza Cosacca, dedicated to the Tsar. That's the only pizza that has lead as a topping, I would imagine.
Che era un piatto popolare, lo mangiano più i nobili che il popolo. Vabbè, dopo questa boutade vi lascio al video e a questa videoricetta. Ciao a you. Per questa ricetta
Okay, is that weed in the background there?
ci servono 1 chilo di farina. Io sto utilizzando la nostra mediterranea, ma va benissimo qualsiasi farina 000 che trovate al supermercato. 600
La farina.
150 ml di acqua, 20 g di sale ed infine 7 g di lievito fresco. Iniziamo mettendo il sale all'interno.
Lievito fresco, acqua, sale, farina, lievito. Gli ingredienti permanenti di qualsiasi impasto di pizza. So, you got flour, you got salt, which he's pouring in there, see?
All'interno dell'acqua e mescoliamo tutto in modo che si sciolga bene. Quando il sale è sciolto è il turno del lievito. Lo andiamo ad inserire nell'acqua e sciogliamo anche quello. E non vi preoccupate se sale e lievito vengono a contatto, perché non succede nulla, ma ormai lo sapete meglio di me. A questo punto ci andiamo a creare un buchetto al centro della farina e andiamo a versare tutto quanto all'interno. Adesso non dobbiamo fare altro che mescolare. Potete usare un leccapentole, una cucchiarella, un cucchiaio, quello che volete, non conta. L'importante è che l'acqua e la farina vengano a contatto. Questa operazione richiederà circa un paio di minuti. Sapete di aver finito quando non vedete all'interno della ciotola più farina libera.
Questo è una ciotola.
quindi tutta la farina è venuta a contatto con l'acqua. L'impasto ovviamente è ancora grezzo e poco strutturato, ma va bene così, lasciamo che sia il tempo
E dentro della ciotola c'è l'impasto.
a lavorare per noi. Quindi copriamo l'impasto e lasciamolo riposare per 15-20 minuti a temperatura ambiente. Dopo un po' di riposo, guardate già la
Yeah, I mean, he does a really, I mean, this is not for like Italian learners. It's not intended for that. But it works really well because he is describing every single thing that he's doing with his hands here, and we get a really good visual of it. Excellent camera work, excellent audio. This is the sort of thing, like if you want to use how-to videos of any kind. See, the trick here, the reason something like this can be good, there are two reasons. One, if you're really interested in making pizzas. The other is if you already know at least a thing or two about it. Because if you're watching a how-to on a subject that you already know a thing or two about, that actually makes it easier because some of the connections are already there. You already understand what's going on a little bit more, and so you can make some more sense out of what his hands are doing and what he's saying about it. You're using existing knowledge in order to make the connections that allow you to understand the messages and begin comprehending the language.
consistenza che ha assunto l'impasto, è molto più elastico, ha acquisito un po' di tenacità,
Elastico.
per cui possiamo lavorarlo con delle pieghe. In questo modo andremo ad attribuire ulteriore forza all'impasto e si presenterà anche un po' più liscio. Riponiamolo quindi all'interno della ciotola e lasciamolo lievitare coperto per 3 ore a temperatura ambiente. Mentre l'impasto lievita ci andiamo a preparare gli ingredienti della nostra parigina. In realtà l'unico ingrediente che tocca preparare prima è il latticino che andremo ad utilizzare. Io qui sto utilizzando la provola affumicata. Come vedete, siccome l'ho preso
Provola affumicata.
direttamente dal nostro locale, è già abbastanza asciutto perché stava in frigo. Però il consiglio che do a tutti, quale che sia il latticino che andrete ad utilizzare, è quello di tagliarlo prima. Vedete, io lo sto tagliando
Tagliare.
a fette che abbiano più o meno questo spessore e poi riporlo in frigo fino a quando non dovremmo fare la pizza, in modo da trovarlo poi abbastanza asciutto per quando dovremmo utilizzarlo e non vada poi ad annacquare la pizza. L'impasto intanto ha lievitato e come vedete ha raddoppiato il suo volume. Adesso è il momento di porzionarlo. Potete
Porzionare.
metterlo a lievitare sia in un contenitore dedicato o anche semplicemente nella vaschetta del gelato. Vi ricordo che comunque trovate tutti gli accessori inerenti alla pizza sul nostro gruppo Telegram dedicato
Oh, they have a Telegram group. Neat. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out because I'm always looking for new pizza techniques. I'm very curious about this one.
alle offerte. La cosa importante
Breaking
però
out
è
the
che il
high-end
contenitore che
cheese
ospiterà
for this.
l'impasto deve essere un po' oliato, in modo che poi faciliterà l'estrazione dell'impasto al momento della stesura. Il peso dei nostri panetti dipenderà dalla misura della teglia che utilizzeremo per la cottura. Per conoscere il peso ideale è semplicissimo, basta moltiplicare lato per lato della nostra teglia e
Interesting. There's an equation apparently for determining the ideal weight for a pizza that you cook in like a baking pan like this. You're multiplicare lato per lato, multiply side by side,
dividere per 2. In questo caso abbiamo una
and divide by 2, dividere per 2.
teglia rettangolare 30x40, quindi 30x40 diviso 2 sono 600 grammi di impasto.
600 grammi. Interesting. Very okay. I'd never heard this before. Okay, that's actually okay. I'm gonna have to try that out.
La chiusura del panetto è semplicissima, non dobbiamo fare altro che ripetere quelle stesse pieghe che abbiamo utilizzato per chiudere l'impasto. Quando il panetto è pronto, lo riponiamo all'interno del contenitore, lo copriamo e lo lasciamo lievitare per altre 3-4 ore. Ed ecco il risultato dopo sole 3 ore. Prima di stenderlo però ci andiamo a cospargere un pochino di olio su una teglia. Deve essere proprio un velo, possiamo anche aiutarci con un tovagliolo per ungerla bene tutta quanta. Ho settato il forno a 300 gradi, 50% sopra, 80% sotto. In questo
Okay. Interesting. Okay, I've never seen an oven like this. So he has an oven where you can set the heat with precision, and then decide what percentage of the heat is coming from the heating element above and the heating element below. What sorcery is this?
In questo caso io sto utilizzando il P134 da 509 gradi Evolution Extra Power. Se utilizzate il forno di casa, impostate la temperatura al massimo, cuocete prima nella parte sotto e poi, come appena la pizza è bella dorata, la riponete nella parte superiore del forno. Come vedete, la temperatura della pietra è di 300 gradi. Siamo pronti per la cottura. Grazie all'olio l'impasto è sceso facilmente sulla semola rimacinata. Mettiamo un po' di semola anche sulla parte superiore del panetto, in modo che non appiccichi alle dita durante la stesura. Questa stesura è un po' diversa da quella della classica
stesura per stendere l'impasto, per farlo riempire quella teglia.
pizza in teglia. In questo caso si avvicina molto a quella della pizza napoletana.
Comes from the word, it's from the same root as to extend. It's about stretching.
Ovviamente andiamo a schiacciare anche il cornicione perché non ci serve. Cerchiamo di stenderla nella maniera più omogenea possibile. Dobbiamo avere la stessa quantità di impasto dappertutto.
The cornicione is actually a term that is used in English by like pizza makers. When you have like pizzas that have like a handle on the edge where there's no topping on the crust and it just puffs up around it and you can use it to hold it. That is a cornicione.
Una volta che l'impasto ha raggiunto grosso modo le dimensioni della teglia, ce lo portiamo sul dorso delle mani e lo trasferiamo all'interno. A questo punto andiamo per così dire a vestire la nostra teglia, facendo aderire bene l'impasto lungo i bordi. Ottenuto questo risultato, possiamo passare alla farcitura. Iniziamo col creare una base di pomodoro, il classico pomodoro San Marzano che utilizziamo anche per la pizza tonda, quindi un pomodoro pelato, lavorato il meno possibile. Io in questo caso sto utilizzando il pomodoro che usiamo anche al locale, cioè il pomodoro di Nolano, però voi potete utilizzare quello che volete. Unico consiglio che vi do però è quello di non portare il pomodoro anche sul bordo della vostra pizza, altrimenti poi la sfoglia può fare fatica ad attecchire. Dopo il pomodoro è il turno della mozzarella, in questo caso la provola affumicata che prendiamo direttamente dal frigo, quindi vedete...
Provola affumicata. Smoked provola.
È bella asciutta. La andiamo a posizionare lungo tutta la pizza, in modo che non rimangano delle parti vuote. Ultimo ingrediente, il prosciutto cotto. Ragazzi, questa qui è la farcitura classica, voi però potete sbizzarrirvi come volete, cioè potete mettere gli ingredienti che preferite. Ultimata la farcitura, dobbiamo mettere la pasta sfoglia. Io ho preso i classici rotoli che trovate al supermercato. Siccome però sono più piccoli rispetto alla nostra teglia, che cosa faccio? Me li vado ad aprire e successivamente ad unire in questo modo, schiacciando leggermente con le dita. Una volta ottenuta questa pettola di pasta sfoglia, andiamo a coprire la nostra pizza interamente. Andiamo a rimuovere la pasta sfoglia in eccesso.
Okay, I'm not sure what the English for that is. It is like this sort of pastry. You can buy it. You can buy it like pre-made. This is pre-made. And you can use it for like sort of thin, crispy dough, like I mean, one version of this sort of thing, I guess, is filo dough, but this isn't that. It's pasta sfoglia. What is the English for that? Oh, okay, puff pastry. Oh, of course, hence sfogliatella. Sfogliatella is made with puff pastry. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Semplicemente schiacciando sulla teglia. A questo punto dobbiamo far aderire la sfoglia con l'impasto sottostante. Anche qui basta semplicemente schiacciare lungo i bordi. Una volta ultimata la chiusura della sfoglia, la andiamo a spennellare con dell'uovo e successivamente a bucare con una forchetta, in modo che poi non si gonfi in forno. Siamo pronti per la cottura. Mettiamola la pizza in forno e lasciamola cuocere fino a quando il fondo non sarà bello dorato. Ed ecco a voi il risultato finale.
Okay, I gotta try this.
Adesso teoricamente dovrebbe freddarsi prima di tagliarla, però la voglia è troppa. Facciamo vedere la cottura sotto.
La voglia è troppa.
Bella brunita. La faccio vedere anche di qua. Vedete? Cottura sotto, che è perfetta.
La voglia.
Eccola qua.
Le sensazioni
Ancora
di
fumante,
volere.
però ripeto, questa qua si deve assestare, cioè nel senso va mangiata un pochino più fredda. Adesso infatti è molto molto sugosa. Guardate quanto è bella piena. Guardate quanto è
Ok.
filante. Faccio rivedere la cottura sotto, che è veramente perfetta. È la consistenza tipica della parigina, nel
Okay, well, it's interesting. As he said, he says it's nothing to do with Paris, but on the other hand, I mean, puff pastry is a pretty French thing to put on a pizza.
senso che sotto è friabile, non deve essere proprio croccante, deve comunque tendere più al morbido. Poi c'è questo gioco di consistenze con l'impasto friabile sotto, la sfoglia sopra, mi è caduto un po' di prosciutto, e poi il morbido ovviamente in mezzo della farcitura. Buonissima.
Oh, very
Ragazzi,
pretty.
provate a farla anche voi, sbizzarritevi con le farciture e se avete bisogno di qualsiasi consiglio, contattateci su Instagram. Ciao aiu, vi vogliamo bene.
Okay, neat.
A me mi
Okay, I'm gonna play another Blitz game. I'm gonna have to try that out, chat. And this is Malati di Pizza. If you're looking to learn Italian and you're interested in pizza, you could absolutely do worse than watching their videos. Because, I mean, they do a great job with the visuals, and the visuals are important. You know, they explain the thing and they show you the thing, and that's what it's all about. Okay, let's do some more blitzing. Neue 5 Minuten. T. Hanks, que gracias. Interesting. Cute. Nice little pun there. We're using the caro here. Now what? And my knight here is pinned, so I gotta keep an eye on that. So if I move that knight right now, I lose the queen. And I don't want to lose the queen. The queen is a nice one to have. Okay, what did we have here? H6, okay. I'll do H6 as well, but with tempo. Okay. Got a nice center here. I feel like positionally I'm in pretty good shape. Yeah, I'm taking up a nice amount of space here. And sort of a stone wall kind of structure going on. And those are pretty hard to break through, hence the name. Okay. Defending my bishop. Fork. And a 1. GG. My accuracy was 66.6. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Nice. I mean, that was a good move. Wait, okay, so I had a missed win here. What was the move? Oh. And what? Okay. So what should Black have done there? Ah, no. Yeah, but what was the... Okay, what's the best move here? Oh, no. That's their best move. Okay, what is the best? Okay. Oh, that is... Oh, yeah, that would have been a difficult move to deal with. Because I can take... If I take with the knight, then I lose the knight. If I take the rook with the knight, then this pawn becomes a serious promotion threat, because the promotion square is being protected by that bishop. Yeah, that would have been bad. Let's see what else we can look at here.
La pizza parigina.
Very curious about pizza parigina. Five hard oh no, we already looked at that. Learning my 7th language. Jodhpuri aloo. Iftatah. The fuck is Bayerisch? La lengua más parecida al latín. Ok, linguriosa. I like linguriosa. Vamos a ver lo que nos dice linguriosa sobre el idioma más parecido al latín. Subtitles. We'll put the subs in English for anyone who isn't following along in Spanish. And just so you know, putting subtitles on, like decent subtitles in your in a language you already speak, whether it's your native language or something else you already speak, actually, you know, some people feel like that's cheating.
De todas las lenguas romances que
Some people think that it's gonna like deprive people them of the benefit of just watching without them. Not true. It all helps your brain make the connections that allow you to do implicit learning. It's all good.
que se hablan hoy, ¿cuál creéis que es la más parecida al latín? Hombre, pues el italiano, porque son los que está donde nació el latín. A ver, los romanos no eran romanos por etnia. De hecho, Roma se fundó con una mezcla de etruscos, latinos y
Yeah, turn this up a little bit.
sabinos. Tampoco será romano por religión, porque el culto romano fue adoptando nuevos dioses, conviviendo con otras religiones. Tampoco por lengua, porque aunque desde el principio siempre hubo una lengua más usada que otras, el latín, los romanos no obligaron nunca a aprender su idioma. De hecho, la parte oriental del imperio prefería hablar griego. Los romanos eran romanos por la ley, por la ciudadanía. Y tan romano era un ciudadano romano que vivía en la Bética o en Iliria que uno que vivía en Roma. En el siglo -7 solo se hablaba latín en el Lacio. Y no en todo el Lacio ni siquiera, solo en una parte. El latín fue una lengua de colonización tanto en el resto de Italia como en Rumanía, Francia o España. En el siglo III se hablaba un latín, tan latín como otro cualquiera, en cualquier parte del Imperio Occidental. ¿Por qué el de Italia era más latín que otros? ¿Es el español de España más español que el de Colombia? Obviamente no. Bueno, y no solo eso, es que, ojo.
Okay, interesting.
El italiano actual toma como base la lengua de la Toscana. La Toscana ni siquiera está en el Lacio. O sea,
Lazio, o Lacio in Spanish, en castellano, is in Latin Latium, which is where the word Latin comes from. Oh shit, that was bad, actually. That was a bad move. I just, like, gifted my bloody queen. Dame verschenkt.
que la lengua italiana actual es hija de un habla que surgió tras la colonización romana, igual que cualquier otra lengua romance. Pero el italiano no se parece más, o sea, no es más conservador que otras lenguas o algo así, por eso se ha mantenido más auténtico. La autenticidad es una fantasía, Dorotea. Todas las lenguas romances vienen del latín. Todas son igual de latinas y todas son igual de romances. Pero mira, ahí se podría decir que sí que has dado en el clavo con una cosa. Para que una lengua hija se parezca más a una lengua madre, debe ser más conservadora. Esto quiere decir que buscando la lengua romance más conservadora, podríamos saber cuál es la que más se parece al latín. Ah, pues venga. Pues es que hay un problema. Las lenguas no son algo uniforme, son muy variables. Para empezar, se dividen en morfología, sintaxis y fonética y fonología. Después, geográficamente, varían. También varían dentro de una misma zona geográfica dependiendo de la clase social, de la profesión, del nivel educativo. O sea que una lengua realmente...
She does a very good job of discussing these things. Because what she's saying here is the idea of one Romance language being like more authentically Romance than others makes no sense. Which it doesn't, because like what does that even mean? And that even within languages it's more of a moving target. So the real question is what Romance language is in a linguistic sense most conservative, which is to say it conserves the most features of OG Latin.
no es una lengua son en realidad como 1000 lenguas. Entonces puede que una variedad de una lengua sea más conservadora que otra, puede que la fonética sea más conservadora, pero luego puede que la sintaxis no. Entonces, ¿cómo podemos valorar cuál es la más conservadora? Bueno, pues la que tenga más características conservadoras, ¿no? O sea, la que gane en total. Vale, pues venga, vamos a hacer eso. Pero hay que tener en cuenta que hablamos en términos relativos. O sea, la respuesta que os vais a llevar no la tenéis que tomar como absoluta, ¿eh? Pero yo me debo a mi público, así que vamos. Las lenguas romances se han intentado clasificar de muchas formas, algunas más nacionalistas que otras, algunas con más intereses políticos y culturales, pero yo me voy a quedar con 4. La primera es la de Walter von Wartburg. Este señor a mediados del siglo XX hizo una clasificación fonética. El romano, el antiguo dálmata y las lenguas del centro-sur de Italia formarían parte de las lenguas romances orientales. Las lenguas del norte de Italia, Francia y la península ibérica serían las lenguas occidentales. Bien, pues según Valta, las lenguas
This is the classification, sort of the standard classification of the Romance languages. By geographical region. Okay, what am I doing here?
Oh, there was a better move he had. That I actually screwed that up. But in the end, it doesn't matter because he screwed it up too. Still learning, screwed it up too.
Orientales tienen todas un plural vocálico y las occidentales llevan S. Luego también las orientales conservan las P, T, K latinas, mientras que las occidentales cambiaron estos sonidos intervocálicos a B, D, G. Es una clasificación que está bien, es sencilla, pero no es algo que funcione en todos los casos. Hay lenguas occidentales que han mantenido las P, T, K latinas.
So, the way this classification works, and I actually did not entirely realize this, is it goes based on phonetic features and the plural form, whether a consonant-based plural or a vowel-based plural is used. Interesting. I can see why, I mean, that makes intuitive sense.
Como por ejemplo el aragonés y el bearnés. Y también las hay que hacen el plural vocálico, como algunas del norte de Italia. Y luego por otro lado hay lenguas orientales que hacen el plural en S, como variedades del sur de Italia. Nuestra segunda clasificación es de Amado Alonso. También por la primera mitad del siglo XX hizo una clasificación no solo fonética, sino más general. Él se preguntó cuánto se parecían las lenguas en total al latín y creó 3 grupos: el francés, el rumano y todas las demás. Poco se complicó mucho a más. Nuestra tercera clasificación es de Gerhard Rolf. Este señor en la segunda mitad del siglo XX clasificó las lenguas en 2 zonas y se basó principalmente en el léxico. Una zona innovadora, que serían las áreas centrales y francés-italiano, y otra conservadora, que serían las áreas laterales.
Okay, this is interesting because I've never actually looked at the standards that have been used for classifying Romance languages. I know there are different groupings that are used. I've not really looked at that before. Oh, I am getting my ass kicked here. Yeah, I can't comment on a video and play Blitz at the same time. That is clear. That does not work. Going for the stalemate in the 12 seconds I got left, and that isn't happening. Okay, I'm gonna try to actually pay attention to one thing at a time because I'll have a better chance of actually doing at least one of them well.
Península Ibérica rumano. Actualmente seguimos usando más o menos la primera que hemos visto. La línea, la Spezia Rimini, o sea, oriental versus occidental, con subdivisiones que grosso modo serían ibero-romance, occitano-romance, galo-romance, galo-itálicas, centro-sur de Italia, dalmático y balcano-romance. Pero la verdad es que estos grupos ni siquiera están claros. Sin embargo, hubo otra persona que hizo una clasificación mucho antes y habló de una lengua que en estas clasificaciones que hemos visto se pasa bastante por alto. Una lengua que antiguamente formaría grupo con el romance africano del norte de África y con el antiguo
el romance africano. There's actually on that subject video by Native Lang on what we know about that's quite well worth watching. Native Lang is one of the best language-related creators, I think, on YouTube. Just amazing animations, really interesting topics, good discussions.
Antes de la toscanización, o sea, antes de que el toscano se expandiera. Recordad que el toscano es lo que luego acabaríamos llamando italiano. Y la persona que hizo esta clasificación
fue Dante. Yeah, we actually watched a video for the Italian Comprehensible Input Channel like a couple of months ago about just how much Dante is in the modern Italian lexicon, just how much of it is in one way or another completely derived from his words that he invented.
Fue Dante. Y la lengua de la que habló, y no muy bien, fue el sardo. Él dividió las lenguas romances...
Sardinian, yes. I knew we were getting to Sardinian. Sardinian is fascinating. I like Sardinian. I want to learn, like, Sardinian properly. Because it does all sorts of things. It does like, the consonants behave in a lot of ways like Romanian. Like, in the numbers. But then you have, like, the plurals are formed with S's. And then on top of that, the articles. Yeah, I mean, like, basically in every Romance language you can think of, the definite articles are formed with an L. Either the L is before a vowel or the L is in front of a vowel, after a vowel. But Sardinian said, fuck that, and went with an S.
Entre las lenguas de Oc, las de Oel y las de Sí, es decir, el francés, el provenzal y todas las demás. Del sardo dijo que era una lengua rural y vulgar, y que sus hablantes, atentos, imitaban a los romanos cuando hablaban. Esto nos está diciendo que Dante se daba cuenta de que eso que él escuchaba se parecía más al latín que cualquier otra cosa que hubiera escuchado él antes. Y bueno...
Okay, yeah, so Dante didn't think very highly of the Sardinians.
En la isla hay un refrán muy típico, que se traduce por casa pequeña, corazón grande. En sardo es domo minore,
core manno. Domo, no casa, domo. Como dom en el ruso. Ah, quello non lo sapevo mica.
core mannu. Y en latín...
The word for house in Sardinian is domo.
sería domus minor cor magnus. A ver, he de decir que minor existía en latín, pero en este caso se habría usado parvus. Aunque, ojo, un romano lo habría entendido. Son bastante parecidos, ¿no?
Yeah, minor is a comparative.
Pues sí, ¿por qué? A ver, los romanos tomaron Cerdeña en el menos 238.
Menos 238.
Esto es muy pronto.
Wait, we should adopt that convention. Forget BCE, CE, BC, AD, whatever. Just plus and minus. You have the rational numbers and the irrational numbers.
Luego se conquistó Egipto, así que Hispania dejó de ser el granero de Roma. Hispania fue el mayor proveedor de grano de Roma, sobre todo de trigo, hasta que se conquistó Egipto, que era mucho más rico y desarrollado que Hispania. El caso es que Cerdeña se quedó bastante aislada. Las rutas principales de comercio ya no pasaban por Cerdeña, que antes estaba a mitad de camino entre Roma e Hispania. Y claro, este tipo de situaciones de aislamiento son ideales para que las variedades lingüísticas se vuelvan más conservadoras.
Plus, it's an island. It's an island with mountains. And mountains and islands are major drivers of linguistic diversity. Like, anytime you have things that cut people off from other people, and you let that go for a while, they're going to be talking different.
Porque las innovaciones que nacen en otras partes no llegan. Las dos grandes influencias del sardo son el catalán. De hecho, hay una ciudad donde el catalán es oficial, l'Alguer, aunque parece que menos del 15% la usa de forma habitual. Y el italiano estándar. Bueno, pero ¿qué más lingüísticamente? Pues mira, hasta donde sé, es la única lengua romance que siga viva que no ha palatalizado el sonido K latino delante de E y. O sea, el verbo latino facere ha dado nuestro hacer. No decimos aquer y ha dado el portugués fazer. No dicen faquer. Pues en sardo sí se mantiene el sonido K. O sea, faquere ha dado faquere.
Okay. So they changed the spelling, but they're like, these are the sorts of things, like, people sometimes wonder why anyone can say how Latin was pronounced. It's because of stuff like this. Because Sardinian, well, I mean, for one thing, we have Latin spelling guides that tell you a lot, because they say how people were misspelling things, and people tend to misspell things because they spell them the way they sound. And the other thing is, you got languages like this that are still doing some of the stuff that Latin did, like instead of facere, instead
Sardo
of
también ha mantenido
facere
algunas
or
consonantes
fare.
finales. Nombre en sardo es numen, que viene del latín nomen. Y muy curiosamente, esta lengua tiene el sonido za, ce, ci, que tenemos en español, en astur-leonés, en gallego y en aragonés. Y también existe en véneto, por cierto. Fuerza se dice forza, es con la O abierta, que viene de fortia. Oye, ¿y
Forza.
tiene declinaciones? No, solo le queda lo mismo que a cualquier otra lengua. Pero el rumano sí tiene, entonces, ¿por qué no es el rumano la que más se parece? Pues ya te lo dije, Dorotea, no hay ninguna que se parezca del todo más que otras. Hay algunas cosas que son más parecidas en una lengua y otras más en otras. Esto es como los hijos. Imagínate dos hermanas, una que se
Yeah, I like her style too. I mean, the dialogue with oneself approach is kind of cool. I like that.
parece muchísimo a la madre y otra que no se parece en nada. Eso sí, las orejas de la que no se parece en nada son idénticas que las de la madre, pero en su conjunto la primera se parece mucho más. Lo importante es que se parezca más una que la otra, las dos son igual de hijas de su madre. Oye, por cierto, que me podéis seguir en otras redes sociales, también como Linguriosa, y que tengo una newsletter gratuita que si os suscribís os doy un regalo útil, y que ahí vais a recibir contenido extra y súper interesante de cada vídeo que vaya subiendo. Y repito, seguirme en Instagram y en la newsletter es gratis. Bueno, y si todavía no te has suscrito...
She's somebody I'd be interested in doing a collab with. I wonder if she's done something on like the origins of Chilean Spanish, because that would be a fascinating video. Oh wait, I'm not subscribed to her on this account? Wow, I was sure I was. Well then again, YouTube sometimes unsubscribes you to things, and if you find you, check to see whether you're subscribed to me if you wanted to be subscribed to me and think that you are, because sometimes YouTube will unsubscribe you spontaneously from stuff you actually wanted to be subscribed to. So, you never know. Okay. Switch back and play some more Blitz. And this time I'm not going to play and try to comment on something at the same time, because we saw how well that went. Glad that was unrated, because I completely fucked that one up. Oh, hang on, I did not link you to Linguriosa. Let me link you to Linguriosa. Chat, for anyone who's interested in checking her out. She's got all sorts of interesting videos on the history of languages and related things. Definitely worth checking out. Also, if you're looking for comprehensible input in European Spanish, she speaks quite clearly. Definitely somebody worth checking out in that regard. I mean, more for like intermediate to advanced, I suppose, because the visual aids are sort of limited. Ah, shit, did we... Fucking hell. Not only do... Right as a game is starting, too. Not only that, it's like, it's the top of my head. Okay, fuck it. I'll be the top of my head for now. Can't believe that just happened. Yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm the top of my head right now. Because my camera decided to disconnect itself. Oh, this was not a good idea. Yeah, I screwed that one up. But there is still time to look for compensation. A blunder is just a sacrifice for which you haven't yet found the compensation. That's all you're doing. For example, oh, I've essentially pinned this knight because if this knight comes to take my bishop, then I got back rank mate. And even if he does that, it's not really a fork because I can just win the... I just send my bishop back and... Oh, good move. That's an excellent move. Shit! I can't believe that was a misclick. That was a bloody misclick. How did I do that? Well, I did it by misclicking. Oh, and that was just a bad idea. That was just bad. That wasn't a misclick. I just fucked up. Right. To be fair, I am playing against somebody who's rated 1660 in blitz, which is significantly higher than my current rating in blitz. But still, there were well, I mean, one of those, there was a misclick. I was trying to take this bloody knight. That's what that was. As long as I actually have a major piece, I'm not completely out of this. though I'm not exactly completely in this. Okay. Not going well at the moment. God damn it, that's two really bad misclicks in one game. That's... Wow, that sucked. This is me concentrating, by the way, chat. This is what it looks like when I'm giving it my full attention in Blitz. Okay, thank you. I feel like that was an act of mercy more than anything. Bloody hell. Okay. I think I gotta take this. If he takes it, I'm stalemated. If he doesn't take it, wait, have I got mate all of a sudden? Holy shit! That was ridiculous! Che fine più assurdo. I have never seen anything like that before. Like, I gotta look at the analysis. Because all I was doing, I was in a stalemate position here. Like, literally the only thing keeping me out of stalemate was that pawn. Okay, I gotta look at the analysis on that. That was because if he took that, that was gonna be stalemate. Like, literally, okay. Okay, I mean, he's got mate in one. He's had mate in one for ages. This is still mate in one. Yeah, he said it was a gift. Which, yeah, I can see that because, yeah, I mean, he absolutely has mate in one here. Like, right now... Yeah, this is, I mean, this is all forced on my end. And let me see. That's okay, that's forced. This is still made in 1. Yeah, I mean, he could have mated me any of those times. I mean, I kind of thought so, but still, like, I've never had a situation where I was, like, perfectly stalemated but for a pawn. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Let's see. We're gonna look at English for everyone. The people I just love to take the piss out of, because not only is this not a good way of learning English, not only are they remarkably petty, but they're also, they do it in the most, like, comical way possible. They are just hilarious. And so we are going to look at them for a little bit as we wind down today. This is Kevin, and he talks with about as much personality as the auto checkout voice at the supermarket.
Welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn to avoid an important mistake. So let's get started.
Let's find out, because see, the thing is, with English for Everyone, when they say they're going to avoid a mistake, the first thing you don't know is whether it's actually going to be one.
This is not correct. I cannot say I don't have what to do.
I mean, and the whole, I mean, it's interesting, because the whole way that they just talk about this stuff immediately makes me want to see if I can find a use case that refutes them. Like, I don't have what to do. Yeah, okay, I mean, this is not how you would say it. You would say, I don't have anything to do. That's true. I mean, there are situations in which you might say this. If you have a thing, like, let's say you've got a bunch of handouts. You're at some annoying little PowerPoint presentation thing, and there are handouts. And one of them's called What to Do. And they tell you to turn to that page, and you say, and you don't have it. Then you would say, I don't have what to do, and that would be right. And these motherfuckers would probably still tell you, still, like, ding you on it if you spoke English with an accent.
I cannot use what in this sentence. This is correct. I can say I don't know what to do. What is correct in this sentence?
Yeah, but that's not actually the same sentence. And this is why it's actually useful as if you're teaching a language to have actually learned other languages. Because I don't have what to do makes perfect sense in Spanish. No tengo que hacer. No tengo que hacer. It means, like, I don't have anything to do. You know, you can also say, I don't have how to get in touch with him. No tengo cómo contactarlo. No tengo cómo ponerme en contacto con él. And somebody who's translating that literally might say, I don't have how to get in touch with him. So, I don't have what to do would not necessarily mean I don't know what to do. It most likely means I don't have anything to do.
I don't know what to do. But I don't have what to do? This is not correct. We cannot say what. We say anything. I don't have...
Okay. Fair dues. He got that right in the end.
anything to do. This is correct. Or I can say I have nothing. I have nothing to do.
I mean, sometimes it can also mean there's nothing to be done about a thing. There's nothing I can do about it would be another way.
This is also correct. And it's the same idea. Example. He doesn't know...
there are two reasons I'd say. Is he just going to be using... Let me see. Wait a second.
Suspect. What about this?
Oh, this isn't going to be one of the funny ones. Because they're not actually really reacting to the videos. And those are the best ones. Okay, so much for that. Let's see if we've got something else. What else can we do as we are closing in on it? And I am getting very, very hungry. Not least because of that pizza parigina video. Now I really want to try that out. Ala ukufuna umsebenzi. Okay, there's some. I believe this is isiZulu. This is a channel for like Afrikaans. It's quite good. But it is the Stichting vir Bemagtiging deur Afrikaans. But in this particular case, it's not Afrikaans. It's I believe this is isiZulu. Let me just drop that link in chat for this channel. And that's a language I have been working on trying to learn for a while now. Wikkel met werkzoek. Qala ukufuna umsebenzi. So this is going to be how to look for work in isiZulu.
Njani amava omsebenzi ngethuba ndisesesikolweni? Awusoze ube mdala kakhulu okanye ube
Sebenzi is work.
Kakhulu. Ungafunda into entsha kwaye kule mihla amathubo engqesho angaphaya. Zilungiselele ngalomzuzu usesesikolweni ukuze wazi ngcono
Esikolweni, in school.
Khondo ufuna ukulilandela ubone ukuba
Ndingwafumani njani amava umsebenzi ngethuba ndisesikolweni. Oh, this is not Zulu. This is Xhosa. You can tell the difference. One of the differences between isiZulu and isiXhosa is that in isiZulu you say ngi seskolweni. Ngi is like the first person prefix. In isiXhosa, that X click I'm still not very good at. In isiXhosa, you say ndi seskolweni. I am in school. Ooh, I understood a thing. I comprehended input. This is why comprehensible input, I mean, it's also just cool because you just gradually, holy shit, I actually understood that thing. It is a very exciting moment.
Kufanele na okanye hayi. Ukundwendwela emsebenzini yindlela
Ukundwendwela emsebenzini.
Ungileyo yokubukela umuntu osebenza kweli khondo ucinga ukulilandela. Ungahlala naye insukwana zeholide zesikolo okanye iiyure ezimbalwa kusuku. Unganika ufifi lokubona ukuba lento
Bona has something to do with seeing.
Funda esikolweni isebenza njani kwindawo yokwenene. Uyakuthi ke ubone ukuba uyalonwabela na okanye hayi. Ukukhankathelwa okanye umcebisi ngumuntu okwelikhondo ulikhethileyo othi achithe ixesha nawe ekufundisa, ekukhuthaza kwaye ekuxhasa
ngumntu ke lowo oza kuthi
Anyway, to
ukhumbule
to reset it.
njengeyena wadlala indima.
Ukukantakathuthelwa. Ukudwendwela emsebenzini. Okay, what I know about this is ugu in isiZulu and isiXhosa means like two. As in like to do a thing. Ukubona, to see. Ukusebenza, ukumsebenza, to work. Ukufunda, to study, to learn. So ukukangatelwa, to do something anyway. I don't know what. Ukufuna umsebenzi, to look for work. Ana ukufuna umsebenzi. Ukuvolontia. Okay, that one, I think we all got that one, chat. Volontia, volunteer. Ukuvolontia, to volunteer. Since there aren't any special endings a lot of the time, since a lot of the most important information on verbs in Bantu languages, in Nguni languages, comes on the front end of the word, you can kind of make any foreign word into an isiZulu or isiXhosa verb just by adding u. I mean, I wonder how that is, like, I know, is it, like, if you wanted to say, I volunteered, is it ngi volontiile?
Uncedo lwakho simahla kwiphulo elinenjongo elungileyo kwaye oku kukunceda ufunde lukhulu ngelixa usebenza oko. Umzekelo, ukuba uncedisa ekususeni inkunkuma, ufunda okuninzi ngongcoliseko, indima zemihlaba, unjani bamanzi, indlela yamanzi nomhlaba aphononongwe ngayo elebhu, kunye nendlela ongaxoxa ngayo nomnye umntu ngalento.
This is not the best comprehensible input for isiXhosa, at least at my level, because there are so few visual aids in this.
Ulwazi luya kukunceda xa uphangela kwamasipala, ingcali yelebhu, igosa loqhagamshelwano okanye uceba.
In any case, it is time to start wrapping up and for me to go see about doing dinner-related stuff, activities. So I think I'm going to leave you now, especially because my bloody camera is not behaving the way it ought to. Might as well just yank that out for the moment. So I will see you tomorrow on both YouTube and Twitch at 4:30 p.m. US Eastern Time, and I look forward to it. If you are not already in the Discord, let me just drop that Discord link. This is where we can keep in touch in between streams. If you have ideas for something to watch, there's also a growing collection of like language learning related resources and stuff like that for different languages. So